If you are interested in studying abroad in countries like USA, UK, Canada, Australia, and are worried about the finances, then this video is for you. Greetings from Joyversity. This is Samrat from Joyversity Overseas Education Private Limited, one of the leading overseas education consultants based in Goa. Today, we are going to talk about the financial arrangements required for studying abroad. Most of you dream to study abroad but give up on your dreams when you find out about the huge cost involved in studying abroad. I really appreciate that you compromise on your dreams because you don't want to put your parents under the financial burden. So, today we are going to discuss how to arrange finances on your own and why this is not just an expenditure but is a smart investment. So, let's talk about the financial arrangements.
First thing you need to do is choose a good university to study in, which is listed at a higher position in the world rankings such as Times Higher Education or QS World. Let us consider an example of studying in Australia. Once you receive an offer from a university, the next step is to apply for visa. You have to prove it to their embassy that you have sufficient funds available to take care of your cost of studying and living. The total funds to be shown is the sum of 1 year's tuition fee, cost of living for 1 year, insurance and flight ticket. The tuition fee will be mentioned on your offer letter, but as of now for calculations, let us consider the tuition fee as 35,000 Australian dollars. Amount to be shown available for cost of living is 21,041 Australian dollars. Approximate insurance cost will be 500 Australian dollars and the flight ticket would be around 1,000 Australian dollars. So you have to show 57,541 Australian dollars available, which comes to 2,877,050 Indian rupees. Converted considering 1 Australian dollar equals 50 Indian rupees. Please note, this amount is just to be shown on papers for getting visa. The amount can be shown available in the following forms. 1. Sponsored by your parents, for which you will need to submit their bank statements, fixed deposit certificates or provident fund certificate. 2. Bank loan. The easiest way is to get an education loan from a nationalized bank. You will have to apply as a co-applicant with your parents. The amount any bank will pay is 700,000 Indian rupees without collateral and up to 2 million Indian rupees with collateral. 3. Scholarship. There are many institutions in India which offer scholarships to you if you are academically a high-rank achiever. If the university you have applied to offers you a scholarship, then it will be mostly in the form of discount in tuition fee. After you receive the visa, you have to pay your first year tuition fee to your university. If you have availed an education loan, then this amount is directly disbursed by the bank to the university. Once you reach Australia, you may register with the placement cell of the university, which will help you find a part-time job on campus or off campus. Yes, most of the students in foreign countries work part-time and earn their living expenses. International students are officially allowed to work for 20 hours per week and are generally paid a wage of around 23 Australian dollars to 25 Australian dollars per hour. If you sum up your part-time wages through the year, you may earn up to 22,000 Australian dollars, which is equivalent to 1,100,000 Indian rupees. Now let us see what your actual expenditure will be for 1 year. Accommodation, around 750 Australian dollars per month. Food, approximately 250 Australian dollars per month. Transportation, 100 Australian dollars. Miscellaneous expenditure around 200 Australian dollars per month. So actual cost of living is around 780,000 Indian rupees per annum. You can see that the actual cost is less than your annual earnings, and thus you save around 320,000 Indian rupees from your earnings, which you can contribute as a part of tuition fee payment against second year. Of course, the rest of the amount payable against the tuition fee will be disbursed by the bank to the university again. The following table shows the costing summary of 2 years. As we can see that in the first year your parents end up spending around 245,000 Indian rupees, where at the end of second year you may save the same amount, which you can eventually return to your parents. So the total loan you have availed is 3,255,000 Indian rupees, which you have to start paying once you complete your education. If you complete a course of 2-year duration in Australia, then you are entitled to a post-study work permit of minimum 2 years, depending on which part of the country have you completed your education from. As soon as you complete your course you may start working, and the average salary a postgraduate student earns in Australia is 60,000 Australian dollars per annum, which is equivalent to 3 million Indian rupees. Even if you live a nice life and spend 1 million Indian rupees per annum, you still save 2 million Indian rupees in a year, so your loan amount is recovered within a few years.
One thing is for sure, that you are not putting any financial burden on your parents. Now imagine, once you repay your loan, you will be saving around 20 lakhs rupees per annum. Can you expect to do that in India? Definitely not. Of course, for different countries, the expenditure will be different. For example, if you go to UK or Ireland, there you may complete your post-graduation in merely 1 year. So the cost will come to half the cost we have just discussed. Whereas in Australia, Canada and USA, the cost will be on the similar scale which we have just discussed. So that's why, my friends, I say that it is not just an expenditure but a smart investment which you do for your future. So what are you waiting for? If you want to avail free consultation, call us on 9850665650 or mail us on mail@joyversity.com. Thank you.